Despite being Uganda's highest income earner, the tourism sector is challenged by human-wildlife conflict that occurs almost daily.
Especially we have a sizable population of elephants that sometimes get out of the park and destroy crops of communities. And the gorillas themselves sometimes also get out of the park, to raid crops of communities.
Poaching, however, remains the biggest source of human-wildlife conflict among the 10 national parks and conservation areas in the country.
We did poaching so as to get what to eat. Among us, some were arrested and others we could run and not to be caught.
When someone hunts for the small animals and sell the meat, when you get that deal of, say, they are giving him 100 million and they say take us where the rhinos are, and that person is used of entering the sanctuary, that means we automatically bring that person. So we need to avoid before it escalates.
Uganda Wildlife Authority and other stakeholders are implementing various proactive measures to ensure that there is coexistence between wildlife and human beings. A manager at the restaurant in Bwindi Impenetrable National Park, Abasa Kalemba, is under the Reformed Poachers and Batwa Farmers Association.
Bwindi Muganga Conservation Trust came, invested us, and we were told that we should conserve our wildlife. And from that time, when we saw other people being arrested, spending their years, leaving their families behind, we decided not to do that thing again.
They have since formed partnerships that sustain their business to thrive.
We give them a small money, they grow the vegetables. After they have grown the vegetables, we bring them on the civic farmers grocery. We sell. After selling, we give them the money. Then, before giving back the money, we deduct our money. The rest of the food that is not sold, we sell them in the farmer choice restaurant, like onions, golden pepper, French beans, carrots.
The human-wildlife conflict is being managed through socio-economic means that benefit the surrounding communities and national parks.
To stop the elephants from going out, we have established bee fences. These are beehives which are set along the boundary of the park and they're connected with wires so that they act as a bee fence, and this would stop elephants from going out of the park. So we have done a lot of that. The other one is that we have encouraged change in land use. Communities that are living around the park, we have encouraged them to grow tea. So we have quite expansive tea gardens that are around the park. And so it's very difficult for elephants to move through a tea garden. And also, the gorillas' tea is non-palatable.
Uganda earns a lot of revenue from wildlife and natural resources tourism that supports the economy, growth and development through tourism. Wildlife conservation and sustainable use are therefore paramount for the country's global development objectives. Wadulo Makanold for UBC News.